These day trading mistakes have destroyed my account and no one warned me about them. Hey guys, my name is Andrew NFX. I've been in the forex markets for over 6-7 years now. I have multiple $millions in profits. You can go check out my results in the link down in the description box. But you won't hear about these trading mistakes in any trading courses out there. However, they are the reason that 95% probably of traders fail. So here are the 5 day trading mistakes that made my trading career much harder, and if you watch this video until the end, you'll probably manage to avoid them and find a shortcut to your trading success. So mistake number 1 for me was that I was trading just to trade, like out of boredom. I just wanted to be in trades at all times. Part of that is just how our mind works. We are wired in a way that dopamine that we get when we are in a trade, when we see numbers, blue or red, up and down, that just makes us addicted to that dopamine hit. And that's a major reason why a lot of traders are over trading and over leveraging, because they are addicted to trading. But the reality is that the market is not always moving. The market usually is kind of slow and you don't need to force a setup that is not there. I know that because I've been there and I still struggle with it sometimes. When I'm not in a trade for days at a time, I just get that impulse to be in a trade because I want to get that dopamine hit. Learning to control yourself is the best way to become a profitable trader. Learning your emotions and controlling them will actually help you a lot more than any trading strategy. So if you're bored, if you feel that need for dopamine, just walk away. That's the best decision you can make, and trust me, after blowing multiple accounts, you will want to walk away because you do not want to get through that pain anymore. And again, remember, best traders, they sit on their hands. They do not trade every single day. They barely take a few trades every month. For example, I only average between 4 and 8 trades every single month. That's not a lot of trades, because I've seen traders take, even 3-4 trades a day, and to be honest, they're not profitable. Mistake number 2 is over optimizing your trading strategy. So what that means is that you try to tweak your strategy, to add stuff, to remove stuff with every loss that you take. I know you've been there, where you have a trading strategy and then you take some trades, then you end up losing or having a bad week, and then you try to remove stuff from your trading strategy or try to add it or even change it completely. I struggled with this at the beginning when I was jumping from strategy to strategy, from pair to pair, from time frame to another time frame, just because it wasn't working out. But it wasn't working out in the short term. I was only looking at specific days or specific weeks, and if I wasn't profitable, then the strategy wasn't good, so I had to change it, which is obviously a very big mistake. If you found a strategy and it's working quite well for you and you back tested that over a few months and it is profitable after all these months, you do not need to tweak that. There is no perfect system when it comes to trading. Also, it's very important to back test the strategy at first, but also forward test the strategy every single day, because that way you're also gonna feel the emotions that comes with trading and it's gonna help you in the long run. So to fix this trading mistake number 2, just pick one trading strategy, one edge that you found and works for you, and master that. Do it every single day and you'll become better at it. Stop changing your trading rules just because you took a loss. Mistake number 3 is ignoring win rate versus risk reward. Have you ever been there where you win, let's say 70% of your trades, but you still lose money? I know a lot of scalpers go through that, where they have a high win rate but they're not making any money, and the reason for that is the risk reward. They're most likely running a negative risk reward. So let's say you have a 70% win rate but you're just closing trades at a 1 to 0.2 risk reward. You're not gonna make money in the long run. Risk reward actually can fool you as a trader into thinking you're profitable, and win rate as well. So you need to find the perfect balance. At first, when I was trading, because I did not have strict rules when it comes to my risk reward, I was just taking trades, exiting trades at random points, holding trades more than I was supposed to. I didn't have any set rules for risk reward. Once I really started to use a proper proper risk management for that risk reward, I started to see a lot more results. So for example, what I'm using right now is a very simple risk reward system. I have only two take profits, 1-to-1 and a 1-to-2, and I try to take full take profit at a 1-to-2. So basically for every 1% that I risk, I make 2% on a winning trade, and I just lose 1% with a losing trade. That way, because I can keep my win rate above 50%, I'm making a lot of money with very simple risk management. Even a 40% win rate with a 1-to-2 reward will beat any strategy that has a 70-80% win rate but has a very bad risk reward. Imagine one loss you're losing like 5% and one win just makes you 1%. And I've seen a lot of trading groups, especially signal groups, which promote that kind of trading, where let's say they have like a 100 pip stop loss and a 10 pip take profit, and once that 10 pip take profit gets hit, they're like, oh, we won a trade. So the win rate is very high, but the risk reward is like 1 to 0.1. To make up for one loss, you'll need to make 10 wins in a row, which, trust me, is not going to make you profitable, and it's not going to help you in the trading journey. Mistake number 4 was the one big trade mentality. Have you ever been in a, let's say, prop firm challenge and you were down 8%, you only had 2% left to risk, you enter a trade and then you set your take profit at like 20% so that you pass that account? I know I have been there, and I tried to make the most out of something that just wasn't possible. That also combined with holding losers way too long, hoping they'll turn around and they'll go into winners. This will just destroy you, because you fall down in the gambling traders category. You're not trading, you're just gambling and hoping that somehow that trade is gonna go your way. It's gonna hit that insane take profit to get you out of drawdown. It's gonna make you a 1 to 15 risk reward, ignoring your whole trading strategy and trading plan. So don't try to go for big trades. Don't try to go for unrealistic targets. Just stick to your trading plan, and if you have a few losing weeks, that's perfectly fine. Try to focus on your results over a year, because I know most people do not have the patience to test out 1 year of trading to see if they're actually profitable or not. And mistake number 5 is being disciplined about the wrong stuff. So if you're watching this video, you probably have been trading for a while, or you're just starting out in trading, and you probably saw all these inspirational videos online about you have to put the work in, you have to be disciplined, you have to do this, you need to be consistent. But it's very important what you're disciplined and consistent about, because if you have bad habits and you're focusing on the wrong things, it's not gonna help you in the long run. You need to be disciplined, but in order for discipline to work, you need to put some thought and work in creating something good for you. So if you have a trading strategy that you didn't even test it, you didn't even back test it, you just saw it online in some YouTube video and you're like, all right, this is gonna work, and you just start to practice and you start to be disciplined about respecting that trading strategy day after day, and you're not seeing any results, then you're going at it completely wrong. You need to be disciplined, but you need to be disciplined about the correct things. So backtest first, create your trading strategy, your trading system, but backtest it to see if it's actually profitable, and then start to apply discipline with that trading system every single day. Because if you're not doing that, and if you're not backtesting, you're gonna waste days and weeks and months out of your life and out of your trading journey with no real success. So be smart about it. Don't just try to be consistent and disciplined and put the hard work in without a clear direction. First, you need to have the direction, you need to have the plan, and then once you have those two in line, just put your daily discipline and your daily attention into those things every single day, and you're gonna see success. I lost a lot of money because of these mistakes, especially trying to catch a big trade or not focusing on my risk reward, taking a lot of trades, and I've learned a lot over the last 6-7 years trading, and that's why I can make a YouTube video and talk about the things that I went through to become a very profitable trader, so that you guys who are watching this video, you don't need to go through these trading mistakes. Did you make any of these trading mistakes in your journey so far? If you did, just comment down below, because I'm very interested to hear your guys' opinion about this. Also, don't forget to check the first link down in the description to see more details about my mentorship and what I'm doing every single day to help new traders become profitable prop firm traders the way I did it and the way I managed to scale up to $6 million in prop firm capital and make millions of dollars in profit. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and I'll see you in the next one.